Welcome to Clara Bikini Supermodel's new erotic lesbian suspense story. If you enjoy watching me dive into forbidden worlds of seduction and danger, please like and subscribe for more adventures. They see me as just a body. Blonde hair, blue eyes, a figure sculpted by catwalks and camera lights. But I've learned how to use that illusion. Beauty is my mask. Curiosity is my blade. And tonight, both would be tested. It started with a card slipped into my handbag after a Paris runway show. No sender, no name, just an address, a time, and embossed across the front, like a dare, the Circle. The Circle wasn't a nightclub. It was something darker. A velvet-draped sanctuary where the elite indulged their appetites, pretending their games were sophistication. Chandeliers shimmered overhead. Silk gowns brushed across marble floors, and eyes lingered on me like a hand that never asked permission. But then, I saw the others. Young women, delicate, nervous. Their bodies wrapped in borrowed glamour, their arms cradling infants close to their breasts. Their accents whispered of journeys across oceans, of visas that never came, of mothers standing alone in a city that did not want them. The Circle promised them opportunity, money, status, security. But what they were given instead was a stage, a cruel spectacle dressed as culture, a breastfeeding challenge where nurturing became entertainment and motherhood was turned into a wager. The men in suits leaned forward, hungry. The mothers kept their eyes lowered, pretending it was just another test they had to endure to survive. And at the end of the hall, behind the locked door, the cries of children who never returned to their mothers. That's when the game shifted. I wasn't just another guest here. I was the intruder, the witness, and maybe the only one who could stop this circle from swallowing them whole. The invitation led me deeper. Velvet curtains parting to a room that smelled like candle wax, money, and lies. They told me to change. Red latex, tight as a promise you never meant to keep. Not fashion. A uniform. I slipped it on and felt the room decide who I was supposed to be. The inner sanctum pulsed with ceremonial music. Slow, rhythmic. The kind that crawls under your skin and tells your body to obey. Elites in tuxedos and crimson masks formed a halo of predators. Women in devil-red masquerade drifted like obedient flames. In the shadows, poor mothers clutched their babies tighter as attendants moved between them with velvet gloves and iron intentions. I let the rhythm wash over me and pretended to fade. She found me when I looked most gone, one of their crimson saints, a woman carved from lacquer and secrets. She led me to a small room behind a mirrored wall and whispered like a lover plotting a crime. She told me she entered this circle years ago, pregnant, frightened, convinced that sacrifice was salvation. She said the quiet part out loud. Mothers on one ledger, infants on another. 2 markets, 1 machine. I kept my breathing slow, my eyes soft, an actress in a role I despised. I nodded when she spoke of devotion, of gifts, of becoming part of something larger than a single life. She believed the music would finish the conversion the room had started. I let her believe it. Outside, the chant swelled. Inside, the truth clicked into place like a lock finding its key. Double trafficking. A ritual built to separate love from power, and sell both. They escorted me back through the curtains, satisfied I was theirs. But the mask only sits on the face. It never reaches the bones. I counted exits, faces, symbols, and rings. I memorized the cadence of the chant and the doors that opened when it peaked. I promised the mothers, without speaking, that I would not leave them here. I promised the children, without seeing, that I would bring light to this place built on shadows. And I promised myself that by morning, the authorities would know everything. Thank you for joining me on this investigation. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe to follow more of my dangerous adventures.